And now it's time to forecast out every area in your profit and loss other than your revenue and your headcount, which we just covered. And there really is no right or wrong way for how you do this. It really depends on the nature of each and every single general ledger account. Here are 9 different ways that you could actually forecast. The first, and most common that I typically use with the profit and loss, is a 6-month average. Simply take the last 6 months and add in a buffer if you like. For instance, a 5% buffer. Another idea could be that you take the prior period balance. So this is especially relevant in seasonal businesses, where let's say you'll have an audit every October and you'll just refer each October to the prior 12 months. Another idea can be a percentage of revenue. So if, for instance, you know that a cost scales, let's say commission, with revenue, you can simply take 5% or 10% of your revenue, and there's your driver. We also have a dollar amount per hire. This is oftentimes common whenever we get to recruiting fees. Anytime you have a new hire, you'll maybe take a percentage of that hire's first year salary. You could also just enter in a fixed assumption. Whatever you put there is what the forecast is going to be. Again, there are no rules. Sometimes it would make sense to have a year-over-year growth amount, where you refer to last year's amount and add in a percentage buffer. And that's similar to also putting in annual inputs. So maybe you have an assumption for an entire year on how much, let's say, your accounting fees are going to cost, and you just divide that by 12 each and every single month. One of my favorite ways is via departmental intake. A departmental intake form allows you to connect with other department heads and collect what they think the future is going to look like for their department. And then lastly, sometimes you'll have a dormant account and you can just leave that as 0. And now that we're familiar with how you can forecast the profit and loss, let's touch really briefly on how to forecast the balance sheet.